I usually flip the pants inside out so we repair the surface while it's inside out. If you look at the pants, it's a looped fabric. I'll start in the long direction. Now I'll show you what the little loop I tied on the knot is good for, because even though the knot is there, I can pull the thread through smoothly. But if I sew the needle back into that little loop, the thread won't slip through, so we can easily start. Now there's the lengthwise one. It's not really good yet. It's more of a thread pull, but it's worth fixing that too, because the next shot will be the hole, not just a thread pull. We'll go through this long part here. It's about this wide. For me now, it's worth tightening it well, but at the same time, be careful to sew the fabric at the right depth or width, because if we get too close to this thread pull, we basically don't do anything because we just pull the threads apart. A few more stitches and then it's done. So then I'm going to flip the material over here to sew the actual hole, because it's going to be this perpendicular hole. So I'm going to sew it from the other direction, right? Now that I've come through here, you can see the hole at the end. These were pretty subtle, so you can see, you can continue. Not like that, but I'd rather flip it over. And I'm going to darn this from the perpendicular direction. I'm going to start with a perpendicular stitch. I'm going to sew it the same way I did before. I pull it on. It's not the prettiest, not even at first glance, but in terms of function, it'll cover the hole that has arisen, and the pants will remain usable at least one or two more times for the yard. Perfect yet. Here at the end, I will create the knot with a double loop. First, I put it in the first loop, then I put the needle back in this other crossed out part, so a double knot is formed, and I hide the thread back under the seam. I don't need much, really only a few millimeters, but so that it doesn't come undone. Then I cut it off and we are done. Well, this is what it looks like from the inside. Then I'll show it from the outside. I turned back the pants and this is what it became.